Hi, I'm Dr. Greg Jantz. As a counselor, there's one issue, well, there's many, that can be a great challenge to deal with. And if you're living with one, you know it. It's narcissism, narcissistic personality. And there are different kinds, and they do affect relationships. I'm going to give you quickly the 5 different kinds of narcissistic behavior. Number 1, overt. This is overt narcissism. This is obvious. It's clear. It's like mega arrogance, huge need for admiration, total lack of empathy. This is going to really destroy a relationship because you can't be close with the person. They're going to monopolize a conversation. They're going to devalue you, and there's just not going to be a healthy relationship. That's the overt. Then there's the covert narcissistic behavior. This is the one that's also known as the vulnerable narcissistic behavior. They may appear to be introverts, but they're equally manipulative, and they can oftentimes play the victim. This is going to keep relationships one-sided. They may withdraw emotionally, constantly seeking reassurance. That's one of the things. And then there's number 3, the antagonistic narcissistic personality. Oh boy, hostile and manipulation. They tend to be very combative and probably going to feel very competitive as well. This is going to lead to highly destructive relationships, relationships that are used, again, for personal gain. They're going to potentially involve physical abuse, or always on the edge of that. And we need to remember that this is a person that at times can really cross the line. Some of this begins to feel, and I'm going to use the word evil, it's like this evil intent to cause harm. Okay, then there's the communal narcissistic person. They believe they are morally superior. They are the ones, they're seeking admiration. It chokes me up. It's to perceived acts of kindness. Oh, this can be even spiritually abusive. They seem noble, but they're not. Okay. And then there's the malignant narcissism. This is probably the most extreme form. This is pure antisocial behavior. It can be very sadistic. This is, again, where it feels like this is evil. They want to see you suffer, and there is no empathy. What kind of effects does this have on our relationships? Friendships, you won't have any. Okay. It feels very unfulfilling. There's nothing there. It feels empty. Romantic relationships, try that one. You're going to feel exploited, constantly emotionally drained, and you're going to feel really used is what you're going to feel. Family relationships, the narcissistic personality is going to dominate the family, and they're going to really come to a place of it's all about them, and the family dynamics, it all kind of circles back to them. Work relationships, oh boy, they're going to manipulate you, and they are going to maybe gaslight you. They're going to make you look like you're not doing your job. All right, narcissism. For the true narcissistic personality disorder, this is a hard one in that they rarely ever seek help. And if you're living with one, or you're close to a person, it is up to you and your boundaries, and you're growing wise, so you know this is their personality issues, and this is not you, and it's a constant separation of that. It can be very draining and very challenging. That's why we write more about this here in the article. And yes, we do see some come for help. It's a little bit more of intensive, long-term kind of help, or longer term, and there are those that do change. I'm just going to say slow and a little more rare. And we end up dealing with so many of those who have been victimized by their narcissistic personality.